Pitches, please, and we'll go. Hands a little bit lower to start. There we go.
Watch me.
Good. Very nice. Nicely done. I think your pad could be just a little bit less bouncy and smooth, just to get a little bit more of a legato instead of. I think right now you're asking this for a little bit more accent than you really want. Show me. Just start from the very beginning. Show me your initial prep, please. Just watch so you don't do anything extra. Okay. There's a. Okay. You give us a little up before you go down.
Yeah.
Great. One. Perfect. That's it. Very nice. Okay, Richard, you want to give it a shot? Don't look down with your hands up. So your cutoffs, all you want cutoffs are really going the wrong way. And what that's doing is putting you over to your right. Now you got to come back over here this way and back across. So it should be 3, 4, 1.
Oh,
2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's a clockwise cutoff. 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Pretty nice otherwise. All right, let's see. Kelly? Sorry to make you put your feet down.
What?
comes off looking like is instead of real delineation for where the beat should be. 1, 2, 3, 4. So real distinct areas for the beats, just make them a little bit more distinct. You gave us that slight upbeat too before you came down for your breath. Were you aware of it?
I was trying not to do it.
It's hard not to do it. So what you do is count to yourself. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. That's all. And I think that'll help.
Yeah.
From the top. Just tell me where you want to start.
We'll do the pick up in the 13.
And if you screw up or something and you need to start, that's fine. Just speak up, tell them what happened. My fault, sorry, let's start at beat on beat such and such and measure such and such and just go right on.
Okay, yeah. Beat 2 of 12, or measure 12.
Beat 2, measure 12. Watch that little uptick. Straight down. Make sure that you're giving them exactly what they need. Breathe. Actually, why don't you start right there? I think you're just coming to a complete stop instead of letting your hands continue on. Pardon me?
I forgot what my hands were doing.
That happens. Happens to everyone. No biggie. Just start up again. Right there, right where the phrase that we were in.
Yeah.
Sorry?
Same spot. Where?
Wherever you just were.
Oh, okay.
I think it was it B2 of 16?
12.
Yeah, 12? Go ahead 4 bars. So tell them where you are, for sure.
Measure 16. I'll give you the, I'll give you 1.
Generally, that was pretty good. Your cutoff on 1 should take you over to here and kind of up, so then you have to go, just keep your hands moving, and then back over to 2. And it's just an automatic thing, it's just a matter of doing a whole bunch, which obviously is just
yeah, forget the up part.
Yep. Boom. Boom. And you're a singer, so you can think of it like like when you take a breath. Just a slight tendency to bring your whole body up. Okay? All right. Going on. Yes. Go ahead, Kate.
Okay. Wait, leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there. Leave it there.
You guys are doing a good job. Thank you, singing. Whoa. so
this?
easy to
Oh,
just want
man.
everybody wants to do the prep for one. No, we're just one is the prep.
Right.
One. Yeah, just make sure your cutoff's in time. Don't,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's easy.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
easy to kind of rush through that last bar and then 2, 1, 2.
Yeah. Okay.
As a way of getting through it. Very nice, generally. Your left hand has a slight tendency to get off on its own, but you know that. So.
Yes.
Yeah, just check out the video. Okay, good job. Yay! Okay, let's see. Yeah. Dakota, that one note, where it goes to the odd major chord in the middle, your note would be your B. Know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
I wasn't ready.
I'll bet that's not what you had in mind. You gave us you came up and did a couple of, we just didn't quite know what was going on.
Yeah, I thought I had the stand adjusted how I wanted it, and then I got up here and I was like,
All right. Very nice. Good job. I think your beat pattern can be just a little more precise and a little bit lower generally, especially for a hand like this.
yeah, I felt like I was almost like over the stand like that.
Yeah, yeah. You can keep a little bit more within yourself. Good, but nicely done. Billy. Lee G. You went. Oh, good. Okay, cool.
I'll go.
You didn't?
You went
Nope.
to
So we're just
clap.
boom.
So one more time. Once you have your hands up, what are you supposed to do with your eyes? Always up, always up. Yeah. If you look down, that doesn't give us confidence.
Yeah.
Because this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like. Once my hands are up, Okay, I know what I'm doing, right? My hands are up, now I go. Grab. Yeah. Whoop, I wasn't real sure, so I'm gonna do it again. Yeah. Yeah, it's just a confidence thing as much as anything else. Oh.
I went off.
A little bit of up.
Just a little.
It's hard not to, but you just gotta get out of that. On your cutoff, make sure that it's nice and clean, in tempo, and your hand keeps on going. In this case, it's going to want to go a little bit up, isn't it, because of the way you're going?
I keep doing counter.
It's clockwise.
It is clockwise.
Because you're going 4, 1. So instead of going over here and coming back here. Conceivably, it's just, at least for argument's sake, let's keep it clockwise here. Okay. 3, 4. You're already moving that direction. And you can always go back over to 2. Your pattern can be a little more consistent motion-wise. So just keep it from being
Don't stop.
So, yeah, you have a tendency to stop a little bit. Let's start right where we stopped there. Let's start at second beat of 12.
Second beat of 12. Ready? Second beat of 12.
Yeah, it's just a matter of practicing and
Confused with
getting used to do it all the time. Just keep your hand moving. Again, even that time through, it was a little jerky. Just has a tendency to go there and stop.
Gotcha.
Okay. Want to go? All right. Go.
Wait.
Don't forget. First of all, don't forget to breathe. Gotta breathe. Enough of the singing in here now, it really makes a lot of sense. Anyway, it should be pretty much an automatic thing. And your prep has to have the same kind of little bounce thing as the rest of your beats. So don't forget you're going. Body. It really helps define exactly where the time is, which is the whole point of the prep. keep your left hand has a tendency to be a little bit higher, or I'm trying to remember. Just make sure it's level with your other hand. Your first couple of cutoffs, you kind of went out of your pattern to do something completely different. Then you pulled it back for the rest of it. Did you make a conscious change? Realize what you were doing? Yeah, because it just needs to be part of your pattern. 3, 4, it can really be as subtle as that too. It doesn't have to be really big. So just make sure that your cutoffs are just another part of your pattern. That they don't look like they're out of context, style-wise, time-wise, or anything like that. Okay? Good. So what I'm talking about is 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. That's really all you need in this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. What will also help is if you always breathe, especially with a choral number like this, right?
I think too, I wasn't sure.
Pardon me?
At one point, I felt like the group was like behind why one of them actually.
Oh, they were. So thank you for reminding me. That's the other thing. If the group is not with you, and you're not happy with that, well, what are you going to do when you actually have a group? You're going to stop. Yeah. Feel free to stop and say, hey, watch me. You don't have to be brusque, but you should say, you're behind. Let's try it again. I'm giving it very clearly. At least I believe I am. So let's follow me. Stick with it. Yeah, don't be afraid to stop. That's okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, he's already got his cello.
The cello's already down.
That cello's already down. Cello down.
Man down. Cello. And cello, you got it. At the top. Just drop it. Boom. Yep. Just drop it like it's.
Drop it like it's hot.
Somebody's holding you up. Do it from if you have to hold your with your left hand, hold your right hand, and let your right hand be your right arm relax. Now let go of your left hand. That's all it is. That's it. Okay. Why don't you take it from the third phrase? So that would be beat 2 of bar 8, is that correct?
Yeah, me too, but
Lucky guess, buddy.
Jazzy jazz.
Add a 9.
Mark, you're done.
Look at that ponytail.
Hashtag
Hashtag using the brain.
You guys taking my advice, like walking around eating pads,
Yes.
watching TV, do whatever, eating,
I do it at work.
do it with your left hand, do it with your right hand.
Put some cereal in the bag for doing it.
Bullshit. Don't listen to him.
It's the only way to get comfortable with it, make it automatic.
One.
Yeah. Okay,
Wow,
I
pay
throw it up.
attention to the
Okay, hold on. You're moving all over the place before you give us the prep. Did you realize it?
I was counting.
Yeah, that's exactly what you were doing. We don't want to see any of that. That's all up here.
Okay.
Nope. Came up.
Okay.
Straight down. Boom. No.
I did it again.
Yeah, that was
This last couple of phrases, you're not really giving us a cutoff on one. You're just continuing to beat. So we need a cutoff on one. So 3, 4, 1.
Okay, I'll make it more apparent.
Okay, yeah. Close up your left hand. It's just a little bit flappy. So
Okay.
close it up so your fingers are together. And it just looks a little more elegant. And a little bit less wrist generally for both hands. Just use a little bit more arm.
Okay. We'll take it from the second beat of 12. Measure 12.
Okay, that last cutoff was
Yeah,
I think it's just a matter of practice.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
3, 4, 1, 2. So
Yeah.
that, and just, the hands tend to get just a little flappy and a little bit high. Just practice keeping it right here within your torso, so that your pad, just, it can be real precise. I mean, this hand is basically soft, and you gotta really just want to watch. This is all it has to be. Your hands, you just don't have to, and I'm not talking about you specifically, just in general, it can be a lot more concise, and you'll get the same effect. 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay. Nice breathing.
Take singer's breath.
Breathing helps. Who has not? All right. start, went straight down. Yep. Who has a phone? Dakota? Let's start once more. You made a couple of motions up there, and I knew you were getting ready, but once your hands go up, they really shouldn't go in a move. So think about what you need to think about before you get your hands up.
Okay.
And then go. And then drop. Okay. So you felt yourself come up before you went down, right? So maybe it's that you're just starting with your hands a little bit too low, and you feel like you need to take them up. So start with them up a little bit high, shoulder height,
Okay.
so that you have someplace to go. Do. So I know you're actually breathing before your breath. You're breathing. So it's. Ooh. So you're breathing on one. So think to yourself, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2. Right? Because your breath are on one. So think a couple beats ahead and then breathe when you come to one. Okay, a couple things. Joe, there's some good stuff going on. Make sure that all your beats are kind of the same size. Beat 1 tends to be much bigger than everything else because it's comfortable and you're coming straight down. Your left hand is in a bit of a lower tone. So look in the mirror. Work on keeping it clean and keeping it the same size as what's going on with your right hand. I think you have a basic concept. Don't have a basic concept of what we're looking for as far as the cutoff, which is also then kind of your preference too. 1, 2, 3, 4. So a little circle with a little flick to cut off, and now back over to 2. So can I do it for you?
Yeah.
So relax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cut. 2, 3. Cut. 2. Cut. Get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Good. All right. What? If you've got the prep. Oh, you're.
Michelle Hansen.
Come on. That's right. One more.
Coach like mocked us on this, and I was like, yeah, you can't do a lot of expenses.
How many of you know the composer Howard Hanson? No doubt, relevant. Okay.
Oh yeah.
For sure.
No doubt, no doubt.
Okay.
Gots to be.
your left hand is actually coming up higher and doing a better cutoff than your right hand. But try it without your left hand, just for, go ahead, do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. And you're going the wrong way, that's why you're going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. There you go. Just get it up a little bit higher. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. It's just a matter of practice.
Yes.
Okay. Who are my guitar players? I got parts for this prep and release exercise. I've already printed out so you guys might as well have it. Guitar player?
Guitar player, Mark.
Well. Anybody else? Let me give the percussionist a couple of the piano parts. Just you read bass clef? Yeah?
I mean, we have to.
Yeah,
All right.
We can, it's just.
Here we go.
Not to.
Oh, we should tell them music.
Oh, yeah.
You guys can download a violin part for let me see, I've got a download a violin part or something. No, this is something I wrote.
I don't need it now. We're done playing.
I only have one. Give me a piano.
I'll get it next time I know what we're
You guys
playing.
can play.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
You both sopranos or alto?
I do both.
Okay, good.
Mr. Lav.
You can find it online.
Mr. Lavy do.
So come prepared to play this. Please look at it.
Mr. Lavender. We have good news for you.
Yeah, what?
Beautiful man. Oh,
We used the lessons that you taught us
in our recording session last night.
last night.
Oh yeah? To do what?
Hiroki conducted us, or conducted Mark.
Because we weren't playing to a track with our headphones.
We didn't have
headphones last night when we were recording, so we had to do it like without a click track.
Yeah.
I was listening to a metronome and I clicked it off.
Yeah?
Hiro did the conducting.
Oh yeah?
It works.
Oh good. Fantastic. Well, I'm glad it's coming.
It pays off.
Something to utilize already. Yeah, I
Conducting
think
in rock and roll.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, even in rock and roll, that's right.
Rock and roll, baby.
That's right. Okay, thanks.
I'm a choir director at a church.
Yeah? Did they like it?
Yeah.
Great. Great.
The organist accidentally put her foot on a pedal in the middle of our performance, so all of a sudden we hear this drone.
Oh no.
And I had to stop. Yeah. And I had to stop them in the middle and then start over like
Oh, no.
at the second verse.
Well, good.
Gee, can you just put my scarf on the ground?
Oh yeah, I did put it on the ground. Yeah, that's fine. That's what we all. That's what we all aspire.
I know. I'm behind.
Guitar? What do you play? Sax? Shoot. You know what? There's Is there some? Did I put up a sax part online? No, but I will. You can find it in the files on the campus for the course. I'll put a sax part. All right. Alto? Yeah. Okay.
Was there a self